Also has been always up my. This is Destiny's Community.
What is this? What show is this?
He's up my. Also has.
Son brings up Destiny Community. On Bradley Martin's podcast.
Also has been always up my. This is Destiny's Community. And they've always done the concern trolling where they're like he'll say some unhinged all the time. Like he's debated child.
He's gonna do child. Is he gonna do incest and dog words too? It's always the same talking points.
Child. You know what I mean? Like he's debated
how do you debate
ethical
that?
CP. I don't know, but he's done it anyway. Like these guys don't have any. They don't have any boundaries, right? But then they will so very easily portray themselves like liberals who are concerned, and they do that very well. So they started this like mass emailing campaign in their Discord to like openly, actively brigade everywhere and take like a year's worth of clips that they had clipped out of context for one whole year. Like Israel's.
He always says this. Don't let Hasan get away with this. Whenever you see this, you should always just ask people. I do see people ask it in Reddit threads. It's like a conversation ender. Every time like the Hasan slurpers show up and they always say out of context, you say, oh, what's the full context? There is never full context. It's not taken out of context. I don't think people out of context. I always watch, I'll watch whatever. He's the one who literally watches the tiny verse tiny, like the Hasan fan that like links like 15-second clips of me. Like listen to what he just said.
Take like a year's worth of clips that they had clipped out of context for one whole year. Like Israel starts bombing Gaza. And
like he'll say that, but that was literally like the clip compilation that he's watching on me on Twitter, where it's like whole like years and years
after this
worth of Jesus, I don't know who the fuck this is. It'll be like years and years worth of clips to try to like make some hypocritical point or whatever. I don't even know who this person is. Did I talk about this person, or is she the one responding to me? This is the one I don't remember which one he watched. What was this? Jesus, fuck. What was the one that he was watching where it had like, damn, this channel is obsessed with me. Was this one? Oh yeah, Jesus. How many different apartments am I even in here? 1, 2, 3. Is that a third apartment? 1, 2, 3, 4? Is this 4 different places, or was this the first one? Like he literally, and he'll watch this shit on my stream or on his stream. He'll watch this shit. So I guess like nice projection, but okay.
So like, all right, what's Hasan saying? Let's start clipping.
Yeah.
And they had it on a website called like Hamas Abi. They're calling me like Hamas Abi.
Yeah.
And they just had all these clips, and they were like they spent spam emails to like advertisers. Like I went to USC because they wanted me to speak at the college. And I was like, sure, I'll do it. Why not? They sent 27,000 emails to USC to try to get me not speak at USC. And it's really interesting because like
20,000
in the email, I saw the email they were spamming, and the email was like he got banned off Twitch for saying a racial slur, which is true. I did.
What was the slur?
Cracker.
Oh.
But they didn't put that in the email, so they were trying to make it seem like I was this like crazy racist guy, right? And it's a fairly sophisticated mass brigading campaign, and it didn't really work. But they got some advertisers, I think, like were scared. Bloomberg wrote a report on it.
Yeah.
Some advertisers were like, well, we don't want to be associated with anything that's controversial. And but at the time they were like claiming that every advertiser is pulling out of Twitch. Twitch is having an apocalypse, and Ethan at that same time was also like kind of egging that on a little bit.
Also remember, he's always a victim. It's always crazy people after him. This is like the crazy making strategy. He never ever addresses any of the actual criticisms towards him ever. It's always out of context, not real, mass brigading, mass haters. There's never ever. But it's also because the people that he goes on the shows with, like this Bradley dude is a coward, right? Will never push back on anybody. But nobody does, I guess. That's just podcasts. You just don't ever push back on anybody ever, I guess.
Yeah. Where he was like, these guys are really anti-Semitic. They're really radical. They're anti-American scum. That sort of stuff.
Anti-Semitic.
Why would he even bring this up in this context? What was the prompt? I have no idea.
And
what is this? Hasan giving Teddy Fresh away. I'm sure you guys have seen the clips going around of Hasan giving away clothes to people on Skid Row, a lot of which is Teddy Fresh. Why? The H3 sub is lit up over it, and I couldn't help but literally cackle. Because I did a very similar thing with my Teddy Fresh after Hila and Ethan's crash out. I was offering all the clothes to my friends and ended up just giving them to Goodwill because they wouldn't take them. Sucks because I have been a fan for going on 7 years, but I can't do it anymore, man. I tried for way too long to give them the benefit of the doubt. Just thought that was a funny correlation I made today. My friend is helping me remove the Teddy Fresh brand patches from the hoodies I got. All of them are basically black with a little bit of color. They unfortunately are some of my warmest clothes. I'm putting a Palestine flag over the spot where the TF patch was and adding other patches. I'm currently trying to make a decision from a bunch of patches to add more to the hoodies. H3 fans are psychotic. After that? Really? And somehow I managed to make helping the homeless about Ethan H3 fans are psychotic and somehow managed to make helping the homeless about Ethan. Wait, but if Hasan was the one giving away the Teddy Fresh clothes to them, how is that them making it about what? Debrigading made Hasan one of the most reviewed YouTubers in the Rotten Tomatoes of YouTubers' websites. I don't even know. What is this website? Yeah, these morons are not serious. Also crazy how it's the same talking points. I swear D fans used to be creative. Now they suck. There are some absolute gems on there. I laughed out loud more than a few times. Deeply, deeply unserious people. I also love how they're repeating the same lies over and over and over again, hoping something sticks. It's like they have a template and just copy paste it everywhere they can. His fans counter-brigaded? What? I don't even know what the this site is. Have we? I've never even heard of this before. Has this ever even been posted anywhere in my community ever? Rate him. Give him. How do I give him a 1 star? Rate and review. Terrible. I wonder if people accuse us of brigading. I feel like we should brigade after they accuse us of brigading. I think that we should do that. And then we say, look, you said we were brigading, but we weren't. But now we did. See the difference? Florida pizza delivery worker stabs a pregnant customer 14 times because she was upset about a $2 tip. Brianna Alvelo, 22, was upset over a $2 tip after delivering a pizza to the Riviera Motel in Kissimmee and returned with an accomplice. The victim was celebrating a birthday with her boyfriend and 5-year-old daughter. She gave Alvelo $50 for a $30 order, but only tipped $2 because Alvelo did not have change. According to the police, the victim shielded her daughter during the attack and was struck in the back by the suspects. Why didn't she have change? You're a fucking delivery driver.
Arrested 22-year-old Brianna Alvelo and booked her into the county jail. They say she and a man broke into the Riviera Motel in Kissimmee this past Sunday and attacked a person in one of the rooms, all because Alvelo didn't get a big enough pizza delivery tip. Deputies say they found a victim with several stab wounds. First responders rushed the victim to the hospital.
Oh, somebody in chat said this. This chick was definitely burglarizing an easy target, came back with an accomplice and masks. You're probably right. I wonder how common that is for delivery drivers. You open the door, you kind of see who's inside, you just see a woman and a kid or whatever, and then you come back with somebody and you. Well, I guess it depends on what did they take? They took a switch and stuff? Oh, yeah. Jesus. Damn. I love that X is just like that one of our largest media companies in the United States of America is just openly like a racist platform. Anytime there's any crime involving black people or immigrants, it's always deport savages. It's insane. Wait, what? Hold on. This might be my inner American coming out, but looks like she already had 34 pizzas that day. Listen, for an American, this is not that fat. She's probably overweight, like in the BMI overweight, but 34 pizzas obese? I wouldn't say 34 pizzas obese, all right? That's obese? You think she's obese? Give me a weight. We have a mugshot. Is it listed on the arrest report or whatever? Do they have a weight listed?